Kate Winslet, the Oscar-winning titan whose portrayals of unapologetic women, from Titanic's Rose to the Reader's Hannah, have cemented her as a force of nature, recently unearthed a gem of a story that's equal parts absurd and endearing. On the iconic Graham Norton show, the 50-year-old British powerhouse spilled a never-before-told tale from her 2004 hosting gig on Saturday Night Live, one involving none other than rap legend Eminem and a grooming request so outlandish it left the audience in stitches. "This is a story I've never told," Winslet prefaced with a mischievous grin, her eyes twinkling as she dove into the memory. "It's the kind of anecdote that humanizes icons, blending the glamour of live TV with the awkward hilarity of backstage realities, and it arrives just as Winslet promotes her directorial debut, Goodbye June, set for a December 12 cinematic bow. Rewind to November 2004. Winslet, fresh off promoting Finding Neverland alongside Johnny Depp, steps into Studio 8H amid a whirlwind. The show had just weathered the infamous Ashlee Simpson lip-sync fiasco, a scandal that turned rehearsals into minefields of scrutiny. "I'm then on with Eminem," Winslet recounted, her voice dropping to a conspiratorial whisper. As musical guest, the Detroit rapper, then at the peak of his encore era, brought an edge to the proceedings, his slim shady persona clashing delightfully with Winslet's poised elegance. But nerves jangled. Winslet had missed the Wednesday dress rehearsal for Oprah duties in Chicago, leaving her to improvise an opening monologue under pressure. "I'm thinking, oh my God, what's the opening monologue going to be?" she admitted, the audience leaning in as she built the tension. The SNL team, ever the improvisers, pivoted to Winslet's hidden talents. "The next day I was asked whether she could sing or tap dance. Yeah, I do it," she replied, channeling her theater-honed skills from Mary Poppins stage days. What followed was a high-wire act, Winslet tap dancing and belting out a live musical number, the week after Simpson's mishap. "I'm tap dancing and singing fully live," she marveled, her recounting painting a vivid tableau of sequined shoes clicking across the stage, spotlights hot on her brow, and a crowd holding its breath. It was a triumph of grit and grace, Winslet's corseted confidence echoing Rose's defiance 2 decades prior. Yet, amid the adrenaline came the moment that would become legend. Enter Eminem's bizarre request, as Winslet dubbed it, an intimate ask that blindsided her. "Eminem asked me to shave his bottom," she revealed, pausing for the eruption of laughter that ensued. "He did. He said, 'Would you shave my butt?'" The specificity, delivered in Eminem's deadpan drawl, turned the green room into a comedy sketch unto itself. Winslet, ever the quick-witted Brit, fired back without missing a beat, and I said, "I'm sorry, I don't do personal grooming. What? I'm not going to go with a bic and get your crack love." Her mimicry of wielding a razor with theatrical horror had Norton and guests howling, the story's charm lying in its sheer improbability. Why Eminem? Perhaps pre-performance jitters, a nod to camaraderie, or just the surreal bubble of SNL superstardom. Winslet kept it light, emphasizing the mutual respect that bridged their worlds, her classical roots meeting his raw lyricism. This revelation isn't mere gossip fodder. It's a window into Winslet's unfiltered charm, a quality that's endeared her to audiences since Sense and Sensibility. At 50, she's embraced storytelling as armor and art, her career a tapestry of risks, from Eternal Sunshine's whimsy to Mare of Easttown's grit. The Eminem tale fits seamlessly, highlighting her ease with vulnerability. Post-SNL, Winslet jetted between Finding Neverland's whimsy and Little Children's edge, but that night forged a bond with the show's chaotic spirit. Eminem, for his part, delivered a blistering set, his mosh video protesting the Iraq War adding gravitas to the evening. Fast forward to today, and Winslet channels that same boldness into Goodbye June, her directorial foray starring Helen Mirren in a poignant tale of loss and reinvention. Promoting it on Norton's couch, flanked by fellow guests dissecting their own mishaps, she wove the SNL story as a metaphor for life's curveballs. Say yes to the taps, no to the razors, and laugh through the fallout. Winslet's off-screen life mirrors this. Mother to 3, advocate for body positivity, and a voice against Hollywood's youth obsession. Her holidays? Likely filled with family romps in the English countryside, far from big blades and bright lights. In sharing this, Winslet doesn't just entertain, she democratizes fame, reminding us that even titans face toilet humor. As Goodbye June beckons audiences to theaters, her SNL saga lingers as a testament. In the theater of life, the best scenes are the unscripted ones. Eminem's plea? A punchline for the ages. Winslet's retort? Pure gold. Together, they underscore a universal truth. Beneath the glamour, we're all just humans, one awkward ask away from hilarity.